guess what's it like being back in this ballpark?
Well, first I want to thank God, for bringing me back in the game that I love, and I'm excited. I'm excited to come back and play and do what I do.
What's the road been like so far for you?
It's been great, man. I can't complain, man. I work hard. I'm expecting the best out of me, so I'm looking forward for the challenge.
Sitting out 50 games, hopefully getting back for your 40th birthday with the A's. What does that mean to you to get another shot?
Like I said, it's a blessing, man. I know I could play, and this time is going to be different.
What's your work ethic been like?
The same.
What have you been able to do to stay in baseball shape during these games?
Oh, well, I was in extended spring. I was there for 2 months, so kind of love it, just doing what Manny likes to do. And, I'm going through a process right now, and I'm just taking it day by day.
Manny, why come back? I mean, you could make the argument that there's really not much left to prove in your career, so why do it now?
Why not? Why not go back if I'm doing something that I love?
When was it you kind of realized that you missed the game?
Well, I remember when I retired, I was all over the place, and a bunch of fans, they told me, hey, we miss you, why you don't come back? The game is not the same without you. So my wife, put it on my mind, and we start working little by little, and God gave me the opportunity to be here, and I'm here.
What can you say about the A's franchise for giving you this opportunity?
Like I said, God put it in their heart. I'm here because this is where the blessing is. It was a couple of teams interested in me, but me and my wife, we choose this one, and that's what I'm here.
What kind of reaction have you gotten so far since you've been back? I know it hadn't been that long, but do you hear from any fans, any players?
It's been great, man. They can't wait for me to come and do what I do, playing the game that I love.
Got a few more gray hairs this time around, too, I noticed.
That's when you start getting smarter. That's what the gray means.
Good.
Have you guys worked on it?
How do you feel physically at this point?
I feel great. I feel awesome, God gave me my ability back. I'm ready to go. I haven't played, since my last time that I played was on Monday. So, this is the time, that I gotta go out there, take a lot of pitches, get my rhythm, feel good like I feel, and then move on.
How you doing, guys? Tim. Being around all these younger players, extended spring, and now you're at Sacramento, does it kind of fire you up a little bit to keep up with the young guys?
Not really, because I was in the same shape that they were, so it was happy. The only thing, I gotta wake up every time at 5 a.m. in the morning, but when you're doing something that you like, it doesn't matter.
When you were here in 09, Manny, it looked like in your at-bats, you tracked pitches, like you weren't swinging a lot early in counts. Is that the plan again this year?
Hey, this is the time. That's the plan. This is the time for you to go to the play and get into that feeling before you go to Oakland, and that's what I wanted to do. I don't want to get out of my game. The most pitches that I see is best for me.
Do you feel like it's automatic that they know that you can help them, or do you feel like you have to show them something while you're playing these 10 games?
Well, they know what I could do, and I know what I gotta do, so it don't matter. I'm gonna get there better than when I got to LA in 08, so just a matter of time.
Manny, what would you say to fans and media members that said that Bud Selig's not holding you to a 100-game suspension wasn't fair for your second test?
Well, I don't worry about what people say. I worry about what God said, and God put it on his heart, and that was it.
Had he held you to 100 games, would you be here today? Would you have come back?
I don't know, man. Just like I said, God put it in his heart. I don't want to think about that 100. It was just 50, so God gave me another chance, and I'm here.
You're coming to a younger team, a lot different type of situation than last time when you come back to LA. What do you think you can help out them with?
I'm gonna go and do what I do.
Do you see yourself as in a leadership role?
you know, when you play in this game, anybody could be a leader, you know. But you got, you know, your action is going to speak louder than your words out there. So I just got to do it and play hard and move on.
What's the most challenging thing about coming back? Is it just getting back into the routine and working out every day? What is it?
I was working out every day, you know, just about getting to the time, you know, facing pitches, but you know, I got it now, so just a matter of time.
Is that power stroke back?
Believe it. You know, if I used to hit before, I didn't got God in my heart. What about now that I'm walking in the light? So.
When did that happen for you?
Well, when I went through all that situation, you know, I looked myself in the mirror and I said to myself, I needed a change. So my wife, she's Christian, you know, and you know, I decided to go that path, and that's why I'm here, you know, because when you fall, all the men do is remind you your past. But you know, when you come to God, God said that you're like a new child, that your past is great. So
you feel like you have a fresh start?
That's it. That's right. A good one.
What are your expectations for the season when you get up there?
Great. You know, like I said, I work hard. I expect the best out of me, and I expect most of the best, you know, and at the end of the season, I'm going to look at my numbers and I'm going to be victorious.
Have you set any goals for yourself in terms of numbers?
No, I'm going to let my goals to God. I don't want to put any goals on myself.
You seem to be leaning quite a bit on your faith. I mean, how important is that to you in the comeback?
It is, you know, everything is about your faith. You know, sometimes you're walking in the dark, you're doing bad things, and you think, you know, the money and fame to give you everything you want, but at the end you're empty. But you know, if you die, let me make you an example, right? Let's say you're a criminal and you're doing bad things, and I'm a Christian and I'm doing the right thing. When we both die, can we both go to the same place? What's that? What's the answer?
You tell me.
No, read the Bible. The Bible says it's two places. A place where you're going to rest and another place that you're going to burn. So.
And there's Albuquerque. One last question, and we're gonna cut it. Anybody have anything else? Great.
Thank